Hello, my name is Angela Quiñones, and today I will explain the blood types A, B, AB, and O group. It's interesting that we share the blood type A, B, AB, and O with our relatives like the apes, bonobos, chimpanzees, and gorillas. A little bit of history of why we now know what type of bloods we have. In 1900, Dr. Karl Landsteiner from the University of Vienna, he wondered why some patients died from a blood transfusion while others did not. So he started a research project that led him to find that there are different types of blood. Blood types are inherited genetic traits. For example, hair color, eye color, and skin pigmentation. These types are easy to see. Phenotype A, B, and AB, and O, these are the different types of blood traits that individuals can carry. The blood cells have antigens on the cell surface. For example, here on this red blood cell, on the surface, we have these little popsicles that we are going to call antigen A, and this will be blood type A. And here we have another red blood cell. On the surface, it has antigen B with the little spiky ones. We're going to call this blood type B. On this cell, red blood cell, that has both the spiky things and the little popsicles or circles on top, are antigen, we're going to call them antigen A and B. This is blood type AB. And here on this one that has nothing, it's, it neither has antigen A nor B, is blood type O. The immune system will not allow a different type of blood cell be part of the system unless it carries the protein on its cell surface. If it has a different protein, it does not match its current blood type, it will reject it. For example, if this red blood cell here that has little popsicles or circles on the top, okay, if you want to transfer from blood type A to blood type B, which is this little spiky ones on the surface, it will be rejected because of the different antigens, okay? So now I'm going to give you an example, and so now that we know a little bit of history of what our blood types are, now I can explain why I inherited the blood type O by using the Punnett square, which was a device in the early 1900s by a British biologist named Reginald Punnett. So now I'm going to give you an example of my grandparents' blood type. So I'm going to, here I'm going to be drawing the Punnett square. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, Punnett square. Okay. So my grandmother, Maria Quiñones, okay, sorry, I don't have a picture of her, but there she goes, okay, she had a blood type A. The phenotype of my grandmother is type A, so the genotype is written like this. I'll use the capital A with a bigger A and the little I, okay, so my grandfather, Cornelio, oops, sorry about the writing, Cornelio Quiñones, he had also blood type A. So the phenotype is also type A, and the genotype is written like this. It's a capital A and the little I. So now I'm going to just fill in the capital A, the capital A, the capital A, keep it uniform, and the I, little I, and then here's the capital A, and the little I, and here I'm going to put these two together, little I and little I. Okay, so as we have learned in class, the big I is for dominant, the little I is for recessive. So the genotype of my grandparents are 25% of dominant homozygous, which is written like this, capital A, and the blood type is A, so blood type A. And they also have 50%, okay, heterozygous, which is different, and it's written like this, the capital I with the A and the little I, and it's blood type A, same as this one, blood type A. And also, it can be 25%, okay, 25% of recessive, which is written like this, little I, and this is blood type O, okay? So remember, homozygous means the same, and heterozygous means different. So from this, my mother inherited 50% of heterozygous, which is the A blood type. Then when my mother met my father, he had blood type O. So I'm going to take this out. And now I'm going to use I'm going to draw again the Punnett square. Like this. Okay. So my mother, which her name is also Angela. Okay. Here goes her picture. Sorry, I'm missing a picture, but that's her. She was blood type A. So she had blood type A, which is written like this, a capital I and a capital A and the little I. Okay? And my father, Paulino, let's make our address. Okay. My father, Paulino, he was blood type O. So he was written like this, little I and little I. So now we're going to combine these ones, and we're going to put a capital I and the capital A, then the little I, and here we get little I, and here we get capital I, capital A, and the little I, and here we get little I and little I. Okay? So, when my parents had 3 kids, my brother, the oldest, my sister, the middle child, and me, the youngest, we had a chance of inheriting 50% heterozygous, which is written like this, capital I, capital A, and little I, which is blood type A. Here. This is blood type A. And we also have a chance, they also have a chance, if they have children, that 50% will be recessive, which is written like this, little I, and this one is the blood type O. Okay? I inherited the II genotype, and this is why I have a O blood type. So, by using the Punnett squares and making a lot of assumptions about the genes, whether I is dominant or little I is recessive, we can begin to make predictions of the probabilities of the different outcomes of the type of genes we will inherit. Now you can find out what type of blood, what type your family may carry. I've got it. Now you can find out what blood type your family may carry. Thank you very much.